Scientists say creatures like Bigfoot and Nessie are not real, Josh.
Scientists say a lot of things.
But aliens might exist.
Well, who are these people that
Scientists I found this story just for you, Josh, because the guy, he's going, okay, there may be aliens, but there are no
cryptids? Why is he saying
Biologist Tim Coulson at Oxford University has urged monster hunters to, quote, find another hobby.
What a jerk.
Since the existence of cryptids is a scientific impossibility.
Why don't you find another hobby?
I love the fact that
why don't you go away?
Hey, find another hobby, loser.
Well, the likelihood of the creature's existence is so tiny as to be confidently discontinued. That's his quote.
Discounted.
Or discounted, sorry. Dr. Coulson said we cannot write off
It doesn't matter if they're
aliens just
discontinued
yet.
or discounted. You'll get great prices.
On your Bigfoot.
At Bigfoot.
Yeah. Writing in the magazine The European, Dr. Coulson says, unlike the forests where Bigfoot is supposed to live or the mountainous homes of the Yeti, we have only explored a small corner of places where aliens could be found. Because we've only explored a fraction of even our local neighborhood, it is much too early to rule out the existence of aliens.
Sure.
Yeah, well.
But I think to be open-minded about aliens, yes, the likelihood of aliens is probably more than the likelihood of...
And I kicked
was
myself
talking
because I missed Neil deGrasse Tyson, but didn't he say that there are as many worlds out there that can accommodate what we would consider human life as there are grains of sand on a beach.
That's how big the universe is?
That's how big the universe is. And to think that we're the only ones is kind of silly.
But getting there is going to be tricky.
Sure.
Well, no, it's set up so nobody will be able to make it back. If you can get there, you can't tell anybody about it because 400 years will pass.
We found it. No one will ever know.
Dr. Coulson says the absence of skeletal remains and the lack of credible imagery are in themselves strong and reliable indicators that the creatures like Bigfoot and Nessie are not real and never will.
Well, Dr. Carlson, I urge you to go out into the forest and find me a skeleton of a bear.
Not a single bone fragment or specimen, alive or dead, in the last 60 million years has ever been discovered.
I'd like to sit down, interview this guy, and when he says something like that, I will just go, you are a snot.
yeah. You're a joyless punk.
You're a snot.
No, you guys just can't stand the fact that he's right.
No, I don't think there's any proving that he's correct. There simply isn't.
You can't prove he's correct, and you can't prove he's wrong.
Right.
Okay.
Exactly.
Josh, have you always been a believer?
We have bones from Tyrannosaurus Rex. We don't have a single bone from a cryptid. Also, he said for the existence of Nessie, I forget what it is, there'd have to be...
Other Nessies.
Yeah, there'd have to be something like 6,000 of them to...
Yes.
That's not true. Not if Nessie is able to... there's a very, very compelling evidence that there is
she can
an
reproduce?
interdimensional wormhole in Loch Ness.
Ah, I see. Okay.
Yes.
And so Nessie's millions of years old and has found the secrets of life.
Right.
Oh, I thought she could self-produce. No?
That's also a possibility.
Like a worm. Yeah, right.
Pat, what are your thoughts on this?
I thought Josh didn't believe in fairy tales. Sasquatch is for some, but not for me. Oh, he watches documentaries.
Yes, I do.
Bigfoot books he reads. The video is grainy, he concedes. But he said he saw its face.
Oh!
He's a Bigfoot believer. Not a trace of facts or bones did anyone find. But poor Josh, he's a Bigfoot believer. It's probably a big beaver left those tracks. He said he saw his face. He's a Bigfoot believer.
Oh, I don't know what I'd do if I saw Bigfoot.
Now, Josh?
Yes.
What you're missing here...
What's that, sir?
The possibility that Bigfoot is an alien.
Oh, no, I've considered it.
Sure.
See, now he's saying Bigfoot doesn't exist, but aliens might.
Right.
Maybe the aliens arrive here as Bigfoot.
I certainly...
Now we're talking the possibility of a wormhole here.
So you don't believe in Bigfoot, you don't believe in aliens, you don't believe in any of it, right?
Ghosts?
I don't believe in Bigfoot, no. They would have found one by now.
What about aliens?
All the hunters out there at one point, someone would have bagged one.
I don't know about that.
They're crafty.
If you saw a Bigfoot,
Yes.
the first person you would call would be that guy.
Oh, no. I wouldn't. The first person I would call would not be Tom.
No,
Really?
don't let him learn. Don't
Wouldn't
let
you,
him
wouldn't you
wreck
at
it.
least wouldn't you at least text me a photo? I mean, because we live in a culture in which
Yes.
anything can be photographed because 99% of humanity is carrying.
Well, you got to.
In relatively sophisticated cultures, everyone has a camera with.
All right. Well, you got to consider cell service, and you have to consider wherewithal.
No, the camera works without cell service.
Okay.
If you're in the
that is
middle,
true.
if you're in the middle of a Chinese jungle that's never been
I
explored,
gotcha.
you can take pictures with your phone.
That is correct. So I take that back, but you do have to consider wherewithal.
Okay.
Yeah. You see something like that, you are probably so stunned, you don't consider. I mean, you really do have to think about how.
But if you're out there hunting for Bigfoot and you see one, aren't you going to have the camera ready?
Yeah, but they haven't seen one yet in those hunting.
That's because they don't exist.
Well, no, I don't think that's an argument.
I think do you want to go to France, Christy? I know you go
Yes.
to France a lot.
Love France.
Do you know where Nanterre is?
No, I do not.
Or it's called Nandiao.
I do not.
Have you ever been to Monte Carlo?
I have.
Is it awesome?
Yes.
No.
All right.
I liked it. The casinos aren't so
The
cool, though.
casino
They're really
is
grungy.
You have to pay to get in the one, like the James Bond one.
Yeah.
You
Wait a
have
minute,
to
there-
pay to get in it.
There's
Just-
admission?
yes.
Oh, it's not what you
just
think.
to go in, and it is not
It's
what you
dark
think.
and dirty and
There-
not cool.
Well, this one wasn't dirty, but it wasn't.
Yeah, not
it
cool.
was not cool. And there
Sounds like
it's-
my kind of place, actually.
The really cool thing about Monte Carlo was just there this summer were the cars, because the
Yeah.
cars were unbelievable.
Are they like old and
No,
precious?
they're
or-
so- so much money.
Bentleys and
Yes.
Okay.
It was like, oh my God.
Chick, what does Monte Carlo mean? What does that translate to?
Monty is monkey sandal.
Oh, okay.
Monte
Thank you.
Carlo.
I knew it was something
Monkey
like
sandal.
that.
Is
Yeah,
there a
monkey
Monte
sandwich.
Carlo sandwich?
There is indeed, yeah.
Yes, very good.
It's got gravy on it, right?
Oh, I don't know. I've had a Monte Cristo sandwich.
Oh,
Monte
what's that?
Cristo. You're right.
It's
That's
like-
Monte Cristo.
Yes.
Not Monte
Oh,
Carlo.
okay.
It's like a ham and cheese,
But
and
it's
then
like
it's deep
inside out,
fried,
yeah.
and
There's
it has
cheese on top.
powdered sugar on it.
Powdered
Yeah.
sugar.
Bennigan's
Yeah.
used to have a mean Monte Carlo.
So
Or
did-
Cristo.
Monte Cristo.
So did Ho-Ho's or JoJo's or whatever that was. JoJo's.
Hojo's.
No, it was JoJo's. J-O-J-O.
Wasn't Howard Johnson you're talking
No,
about?
it was J-O-J-O. That's what I was eating when Bobo Brazil ate half my sandwich.
Bobo's at JoJo's?
It was a jo-
Bobo was at JoJo's.
I am not.
Now, was Bobo on a date there with
No.
a
With the woman, because Bobo, no
Oh,
homo.
no.
Oh no.
I am
Yeah.
not making
no,
this
Bobo.
up.
Bobo?
And then someone came up and put their hand on his arm and he said, "Let go, Bobo. Let go, Bobo."
Bobo.
Bobo don't want.
He fell in hard times for a
I
while.
wish it was.
He did.
Bobo was a hobo.
Oh.
Bobo was a hobo. A hobo. Hobo.
No, Bobo.
No.
You know, they called him the Spanish Wolf.
Is that right?
Lobo.
Lobo. Bobo Lobo. There was also a wrestler when I was a kid, and my mother, I think, was in love with him.
Oh, really?
Yeah, look this up, Christy. There was
What?
a wrestler named Pancho Villa, V-I-L-L-A, back in the 70s, maybe early 80s.
She would just swoon.
and he
Ooh.
and she got to meet him, and he was kind of in love with her. I don't know if anything ever
Wait,
happened.
they were in love with each other?
Not with each other.
Oh, I thought you said he was in love with her.
No, she was in love with him. Pancho.
Oh, okay.
Maybe he did act like that, but maybe he acted like he liked her. But
The 1960s, 63, 68.
yep, that's right.
Yep.
Pancho Villa.
Pancho Villa, he,
Is he a handsome man?
his real name was William Damer.
Hilarious.
I am
Just
Bill
some
Damon.
guy.
No, I am Pancho Villa. Bill, shut up, okay?
He died in Columbus, Ohio at the age of 70.
You're from Manhattan,
Yep,
Kansas,
that's him.
sir.
See?
Yes.
Columbus, Ohio.
Yeah.
Wow.
I think he came into the White
He's
Castle.
born and raised in
when my
Columbus,
mom was working
Ohio.
at the White
I
Castle.
bet she pinched herself.
All of everything I'm
that's what she
saying was the truth, and it happened.
Yep.
That's amazing.
My mother was employee of the year at White Castle a couple of times. You know what? It just occurred to me.
What?
When my mother was in love with the professional wrestler, Pancho Villa, he might be my father.
I would love that more than anything.
Have you seen a picture of him?
Is he chubby and
Kinda.
but does he have dark features and
Well,
You
I
look
mean,
exactly like your dad. So
yeah, you do.
Yeah,
look like
yeah,
your
yeah.
dad.
There's no
you
doubt.
can't. No.
But you might, maybe it was a
I
three-way. A little bit of Poncho.
a little bit
I don't
Daddy, a
know.
little
I don't think
Pancho,
it works like that.
back and forth,
Well,
like ice cream.
Trying to-
What?
Like ice cream. Oh my God! Maybe
Well,
that is your dad.
You know,
That,
See?
wait a minute.
wait
No,
a
that's
minute.
not- no.
That's not him.
That's the actual Pancho
Pancho
Villa.
Villa.
Yeah.
This is the guy. I don't
That's
know
a
if you-
historical figure.
Pancho Villa, the
That's
you see
that's
this?
Punchy Villa right there.
This is him, chick. Chick.
Close.
That's Nacho Villa.
Oh, okay. Well, I don't know.
Well,
Why were men's nipples like that?
So last night, the Ohio State Buckeyes won the national championship, beating the Notre Dame Fighting Irish by a score, certainly. And after the festivities and everything, they were in the tunnels of Mercedes-Benz Stadium there in Atlanta. We have video of someone trying to. It was Cody Simon. Cody Simon, defensive back for the Buckeyes, and that is Will Howard. If you look at the golf cart, in the back seat, in the front seat is Ryan Day, and next to him is the driver of the golf cart. It's a young lady that you're going to immediately feel sorry for here in a moment. They're trying. There they are. See, and here we go. And hey,
She slammed into the wall.
So then she tries to back up,
Like Austin
and
Danger Powers.
Yes.
oh, it's
Exactly like
broke the wheel or
and
something.
now the golf cart is broken. And watch, this is your quarterback for the Buckeyes walking away. And look, he of course, won the national championship. And he's like,
bailed
It
on her.
doesn't even help. Why didn't
Doesn't
they
even
pick it
help.
up?
hell was
Women
that all
drivers,
about?
huh?
Most guys could pick the front of that thing up
Women
and move
be
it
driving.
over.
And there goes
How lazy
Coach
are
Day.
they?
Yeah, no joke.
Well, they always run through the tunnel and go to the
They're also being hounded.
Yeah.
So I would want to get the hell out of
Yeah.
there, too.
And they just played and won
There's-
the
those,
championship.
that's one of those extra long golf carts, and their turning radius is rather small.
Here's if you ever get a chance, and I know this from experience, to I'm not going to say steal a golf cart, but borrow one. If you're if you see one just sitting there,
Right.
and you happen to the keys are, do it. It's as fun as a thing you'll ever do.
I was just thinking that there's nothing more fun than being on a golf cart with your friends.
Yes,
And just.
and
all
a
of
stolen one is even better. The thrill is
Next Halloween, come on
The
over.
thrill will last a lifetime.
Tom and I were almost killed, and I'm not joking, on a
true.
golf cart.
Oh.
And I'd never seen him. I guess I thought over the decades I'd seen him angry. Not like this, man.
Wow.
I thought he was going to kill the guy.
We were in a tunnel going downhill. Things started to shake. It was going to throw us all off. We would have been killed.
Oh, so you're mad at the driver?
Yes.
Yeah.
Did you know who it was?
Yes.
Oh yeah.
Oh.
We still know who it is.
They
I
work
rode
here?
one once. Rolled one.
You rolled a golf cart?
Oh.
Did you get hurt?
No, I was with my grandfather, and I was like my early teens, and
Wow.
I wanted to drive it, and we took a hill of the road.
Oh, so
yeah,
you were
that'll
driving.
happen.
Yeah, I was driving.
That's a
Please
shocker.
tell me your grandfather looks like Morgan Freeman. That's the way I picture it.
I'm just glad you guys were allowed at the golf course.
Wasn't Augusta? Come on.